everything here is fabric. Everything here. Granted, some things are upcycling, items that can be turned into like other items, but everything here is fabric. Everything here is also fabric. Everything here is fabric. And then I just unloaded this bag here. That was a big stack of just fabric. All this is fabric. This is tulle that I forgot I even had bought a few years ago, which would come in handy when I'm ready to make my wedding dresses and stuff. We're going to be doing some unique wedding dresses. And then we come across here, and everything here is fabric. But everything here is fabric. It's about time I get things made, either making it for myself, or I'm making it to upload on the website so that it can be bought, because this is ridiculousness now. And this is how we are now here with this pile of clothes. What is up, guys? It's your girl Jewel. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the creator of Jewellz Closette, which is a sewing and alterations business, and the owner of the slow fashion brand Chalks and Cheeks. As you can see, we did an entire overhaul of one bag. Just one bag of fabric that I have in my sewing studio. What we're going to be doing today is going through each piece and seeing what we're going to be making with it. I already tagged everything, so I just want to show you what I'm going to be doing with this and, get your opinions on it. So basically, I'm thinking that this video should be linked to my stash videos, because this is part of the stash. Whatever we're going to be making from this stash is going to be put into the Sew My Stash playlist. So if you haven't looked at the Sew My Stash playlist before, I'm going to link it in the description so that you can take a look at that. Also too, this video is sponsored by my sewing time tracker. Basically, I created this time tracker to help me as a sewist understand how long it actually takes me to make something. Sometimes I think that doing a suit will take me just an hour to do. Turns out that it took me 3.5 hours and even more just to complete the entire alterations of one suit. I didn't know that. With this sewing time tracker, it helped me to understand where my time is actually going, how much time I'm actually taking, how long it's actually going to take, and I can compare that to my estimates. So if you're interested in understanding exactly where your time is going when it comes to sewing, then the sewing time tracker is just the thing for you. If you're interested in it, it is linked in the description below. Okay, let's get on with the video. Okay, so first up, I discovered that I had some bra cups. I'm not a big fan of bra cups, but we are going to be making more than one wedding dress, and of course we're going to have to insert bra cups and corseting to it. So I'm thinking, hey, if you find bra cups, keep the bra cups. So that's the first thing that we found in this pile. We have bra cups. So I'm thinking about doing scrunchies with this. So this is some plain black fabric that I have here. This is going to make like one scrunchie because it doesn't have much. And then this is some cherry fabric that I made a skirt and a dress out of. And I have about 6 pieces here, so we get about 3 scrunchies. So total, we're going to have about 4 scrunchies here, and then probably 1 or 2 scrunchies here. So this fabric here is an actual stretch cotton, which I love. I think that would be great, and those things will go up on the website. So let's see if we actually get to making these things. Okay, next up. I don't even think the camera is doing this justice. This is actually, I think it's like a aqua green, like it's an aqua. It's actually not a blue, but it's like an aqua. The material is sort of ribbed on one side and smooth on the other. We have a good amount of this fabric. I'm not a big fan of it. Let's just be honest. I'm not a big fan of this fabric. It doesn't appeal to any of my senses really, and I really don't know what to do with it. Honestly, I have a dress in this. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I don't really like how the dress looks. I really don't. It was an experiment. It didn't fail. It's not my thing, and I hardly wear the dress. I do wear it because I made it, but honestly, I don't know what to do with this fabric, and it's very stretchy. So short shorts, if you all have any other ideas, let me know. Let's move on to the next thing, which is this. This looks like curtain. This is curtain or tablecloth material or whatever it is. However, when I put it on, like I didn't take a picture of that, but when I had put it on like against me, you snatch the waist, it looked gorgeous. Okay, it looked gorgeous. I think it's all about the way you set something up. So I don't know if I can show you. Basically what I'm going to do with this
I'm thinking about making a curtain and a table runner with it because it looks really good like that as well too. And I'm going to make this and actually gift it to one of my friends. This piece here, just imagine that against your waistline. It looks amazing. But we're not going to make anything like this for us to wear because we really and truly, we're not doing that. I found this black tool that we forgot that we bought, which honestly I can't wait to use. I'm thinking about using it under a wedding dress, making like a black and white wedding dress. That probably would look snazzy. We have 4 curtains here that I decided I'm going to make a wedding veil out of this material. If you can feel it, guys, it's very, very soft. And a lot of persons have been telling me that this would make a really nice wedding veil and a nice wedding dress. So we're gonna try something. We're gonna listen to the people have spoken. We're gonna try something. This is gonna be an attempt on making our first ever wedding dress. Please wish me all the best. Okay, we're gonna move on to this piece of fabric. This here, the minute I saw it, I thought pajamas. Let me know, the minute you see this, do you think pajamas? I'm thinking short shorts. I'm thinking a button-up, you know, shirt, pajamas type thing. And I'm thinking about making like pajamas pants, like pajamas shorts, like making a pajamas shirt. That's about far as I reached in thinking about making this. But I am more leaning towards shorts. Now, am I going to wear them? I don't know. Should I make them in my size only, or should I make them in plus size as well, so that persons in plus size can wear them? I'm not sure. Should I make them and post them on the website? I'm not sure. I'm gonna need some help and some assistance. There's 2 yards of this here, so I'm thinking make some pajamas, Jewel. Just make some pajamas. And then we have here, I'm going to be making some bow ties and some pocket squares with this piece of material because there's a good amount to do so. And I'm going to be gifting it. So yeah, this fabric is really nice. It's not raised or anything. It's a nice piece of fabric. It's just not something that I would find myself wearing. I have a skirt in it. I think I've taken a picture. If I have a picture of it, I'll post it up, but it's not something that I actually would like to wear. I am reaching a point where I have so much fabric that I don't just want to like sell things on Jewellz Closette website, because honestly, I'm just thinking, who's going to buy things like this? In all honesty. But I do have a good number of friends that I can gift things to. And making bow ties, like I do have a number of male friends that I can gift things to. We're going to be gifting some bow ties and some pocket squares. We have some orange fabric. Now this is actually from this dress. I'm going to put it on the screen that I made that I really love, and I do want to make another one of it. I was trying to find this fabric for the longest while and I found it. This fabric has like a lot of stretch. When I tell you, it is soft and stretchy. It's just gorgeous. I've been looking for this fabric for many years, and when I found it, I immediately snapped up 2 yards because I was not playing. However, I'm thinking about making some bow ties for some babies. I do have some friends that have little boy children and they wear a lot of shirts and ties. So I'm thinking about making like some tiny ones just to gift to them, or making some accessories as well, so we can do something like, I don't know, a scrunchie, or we can do a wristlet or something. I don't know. But we got this fabric here. We have options. This is curtain material, if you cannot tell. It's very soft, but as you can see, these two are 2 different colors. And so hear me out, I'm thinking about making a dress just for funsies. Now these curtains are really long, and there's like this extra long train in the back, and I immediately got an idea of making probably like an A-line dress, or making a fishtail dress and then add in the extra long train to the back. I'm thinking gown, honey. I'm thinking gown. And get this, it's not to wear out. I'm not trying to find this like, oh my god, let's find an event to go to. Like, no, this is literally for funsies, experiment, and to learn. Literally educational purposes. And one of my friends said, oh, let's see who wears it better because it's curtain. So we'll see. Moving on, we have this gorgeous piece of fabric. This is also stretch. This is a yard. And I bought this because I could not pass up the deal on this piece of fabric. And I've had this fabric sitting in my closet for about 2-3 years. Not gonna lie, could be longer. But this is a type of red, brown, burgundy, maroon color. It is gorgeous, the inside and the outside. It's just really pretty. I just said, you know what, we're gonna make a dress with it, because what else am I gonna do? I don't know. Make a skirt? I don't know. Post it on a website? I don't know. Let's see what's here. This is a piece of material that really reminds me of like my grandmother's curtains, honestly. But I'm thinking about using it as a mock-up fabric. So probably like making something that I don't know how to make. Probably like a corset. This would look good in a damn corset. The material is very stiff enough to be able to maneuver properly. So corset material. I can make a corset out of this. I can make a short pants. I can make other things, mock up things to do test practice on, so I won't have to be using the actual fabrics that I buy in order to do that. This could do a good piece of chalks and cheeks, like the pattern piece of chalks and cheeks. We could work on that with this material. So this has a lot of potential. We'll see. We have this interesting number, which is a type of pink. It's like a, I don't even know what kind of color you call this. What is a pink? It's a pink, okay? And it's very see-through. At first I was thinking pajamas kind of way, but one of my friends told me that she would like to have a sort of kimono button-up style thing with it. So that's what we're going to be making with this. I love this. The minute I saw it, I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. So this is a stretchy white material, and this is also a stretchy blue material, like the jewel. We could see that. But I would like to make a bow dress. So I have this written down, bow dress. I would like to make a bow dress with it. So basically, I'm going to put that up on the screen, what that looks like. I want to do a variation of it because I really like how it looks. I'm thinking to do this into the bow, and this will be the rest of the dress. And I'm thinking to make it short because it doesn't have enough material to do like a long dress or anything. And I'm also thinking, if I make this dress, would you all buy it? If I put it on the website, would you all purchase it, like in a size small or a size medium? Would you all purchase something like that? Just remember that all these items that I'm making, if they go up on the website, it's because I want to just like get rid of the fabric that I have. And also too, it's like you basically going to be recycling fabric, if you understand what I mean. Let's talk about this fabric. I've had this fabric for probably over 3 years now. And I was thinking about making a skirt. There's only literally 1 yard of fabric here, so we can't make anything too long. We can't make a dress. I don't know what to do with this no more. And it honestly doesn't even have a tag because I honestly don't know what to do with this. Like, really don't know. So if it is you all have any ideas, someone said do a poncho. If you have any ideas about this, let me know. Because honestly, guys, we're out of ideas for this. This is scuba fabric. It's a deep navy, and I'm thinking about making a dress like the green and white dress that I made a few years ago. I'm gonna put it on the screen as well too. I'm thinking about making something to that extent. I think this is 1.5 yards, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to make another one similar to the green and white dress that I had made, and I think that this would work perfectly fine. This is the same fabric as that, so I'm thinking, why not just make another one? Because that one is very popular. Everybody loves it. They find it's very unique, and that it's cute, and that it fits the body well. And I'm just thinking, why not make another one like it, and just, you know, appeal to the public. Then we move over here to some green fabric that we have absolutely no idea what to do. As you can see, that is very see-through. So I don't have any idea what I'm going to do with this either. If you have any thoughts in the comment section, let me know. We have white fabric here as well too. Bridal lining wear. Very good. We got an idea for this. So as I stated before, I'm going to be making some wedding dresses to get my hand in the door. Or to get my foot in the door. What's the word? But I want to make some bridal dresses so that persons can, you know, like I can put it on my page and I can show that I have experience in making these things, or at least some sort of experience in making them. So I do want to start off making some stuff and seeing how it goes. The final thing that we have here would be some fabric that I used to make one of my first ever long A-line dresses many moons ago. And I literally just cut the skirt off because I love the fabric. It was like $10 for the fabric. Very inexpensive. And I was like, yes, give me that fabric. Only now I know why it was so cheap, because it is so ridiculously hard to iron. But I'm thinking about doing some accessories with this, maybe, and seeing what happens. Anyways, so basically the stakes are that I have to sew
Everything that I just said that I want to sew, I have to sew it before I open the next bag or basket of fabric. I have a lot of fabric, which means that I have to sew everything that I want to sew as quickly as possible before I'm able to open the next bag or basket of fabric. I'm challenging myself here. This is going to be interesting to actually see. Because woo, we have not been sewing what we need to sew. Sew. Can you guys tell that I'm warm? Can you tell that it's probably like, I don't know how much degrees, but it's warm inside of here. We don't have the fan on. So the challenge is to take it from this pile of fabric that we have here and go and make what we need to make. We need to discipline ourselves. So I'm gonna be holding you guys accountable, to hold me accountable, so that we can get what we need to get done. Honestly, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But like seriously guys, I really want to just work on what I have here and see what happens. I'm very excited. I know that eventually we're gonna see how much we can finish before the year is up, and it'll be interesting because we got a whole series going, 25 things that we sew in 2025, and we probably haven't even reached 10. So I need to pick up the slack. Today is what? The 16th of November 2025. We're gonna see how many things that we can complete before the end of this year, because also too I want to do a video on everything I have done or sewn throughout the entire year of 2025. It's gonna be a pivotal year, so let's do what we're gonna do. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's the end of the video. I think we're done. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you, and I think you understand what your assignment is now, and we're gonna do our work. Okay, so you guys are still here.